Welcome back to the Quiet Call Podcast. On today's episode, eBay is going downhill. EA Sports just sold for a little bit, and the MLB playoffs is active, ready to go. Well, you know what it is, your boy Money right here. Got Jerry on the side of me, got Yabo down there, and yes, if you're watching on YouTube or if you listen to audio right now, we have one of the greatest card collectors slash card sellers, card strategists, slash definitely YouTube, Instagram. Follow him right now at iSasquatch. It's in the building.
Well, he saw Sasquatch.
Shout out.
I got to tip you when no one's looking. That's crazy.
There you go. What's going on, man?
Long time no see.
I know, right? I know. If anybody don't know, Sasquatch is definitely anybody pays attention to any Instagram, anything that happens in the world, he definitely had came to Huntsville, Alabama, had a little visit from him. Shout out to that. Yeah, how was the trip? How was that whole thing that explain to you why you was in town, first of all.
So I'm trying to expand my network, and I like to support card shops throughout the country. And though I've gone to a show in Scottsboro, and I've done a lot of work in Huntsville, not card related. I wanted to go down there, and I was like, hey, I'll take these 2 days off. I wanted to break bread with some new shops, and I wanted to go see some. You guys really is what I wanted to see. I don't get good quality time whenever it shows because y'all are doing your thing, and I know all these content guys are all trying to do their own thing. So I was really frustrated this last national that I didn't really get to talk to a ton of people. I got to talk to you guys first when I walked in the room, so I was grateful for that. And I want to be a little more intentional with me getting outside of the region, and tapping into some new markets that I haven't, and kind of revisit those shops and see what I can do with that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, that is awesome, man.
Yeah,
PTO to do this. It's beautiful.
Yes, I appreciate you all. In a very haphazard way. I'm like, hey, what are you doing today?
Yeah, well, Phil, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We definitely had to have him on the podcast and everything, but go check it out.
So this episode is brought to you by Sarah Vista Coffee. If you love coffee but hate the caffeine crash, Sarah Vista is for you. They craft a premium decaf and half calf blend with bold, full flavors, no jitters, no compromise. Every bean is ethically sourced, small batch roasted for that next level taste. And right now, you can score the biggest discount with Sarah Vista, 25% off. Use the code QUIETCARD at SarahVista.com. That's QUIETCARD for 25% off at SarahVista.com. Sleep better, skip the crash, and keep sipping the coffee you love.
Ooh, love that. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Sarah Vista right there. But definitely, like I said, came to visit Huntsville and everything. Listen, we met at Beauregard's. I was coming back from Nashville. I had to do a little trip to Nashville and everything. We met at Beauregard's. Great time up there. But you know the real story that we got to talk about.
It's the parking lot deals. It's the parking lot deals at midnight.
I warmed up at the card shops. Shout out to Champs. Legends of the Game. Pokey Center, right?
Pokey Collect.
Pokey Collect.
Yeah, I hit up all those. We watched Thursday Night Football, and then we visited you on the job because your employer said, hey, I'm going to throw an audible at the line, and made you work that day from 2 to 11.
Well,
so we closed it down with you. We were excited.
Yeah,
it was a good time. A good time.
So we out in the parking lot, and
hey, did you best thing that woman? Yeah.
Yeah. So best thing to happen to we was just chilling. We was chilling on the back of the car, just kind of talking everything
as one does. Yeah.
Yeah.
With a Zion case wide open.
That was amazing, man. When I thought that, I was like, what?
Yeah. Wide open. Just looking for some stuff, just chilling, and all of a sudden, we see a lot lizard. Now they usually sneak up. If people don't know what lot lizards are, they're usually quiet.
Yeah, give us a definition. What does this visually look like? What is this? What is a lot lizard?
So usually these lot lizards are basically under about 5'6" or under. They mostly have a kind of limp to them, most of them. But if you go on levels of a lot lizard, you can definitely tell by the missing dentures of them. So the more missing,
So it's like
the greater the level.
Ooh,
Wow.
It's like playing Mario Brothers with you go like different levels and stuff. So you just gotta know. So she creeped out.
So no teeth is Rainbow Road.
No teeth is definitely Rainbow Road.
She had teeth, but just not all.
No, it was no.
And not where they needed to be.
Yeah, it was missing a lot of choir members.
She was dressed for comfort, and had a very unique aroma to her. It was a ode to lot lizard, I'm assuming.
Okay. So tell us more about lot lizard experience.
Yeah, so she passed.
We got a good visual.
Yeah, so she passes with the carts. Behind what I'm saying, this is like I said. We from the age where everything is our spidey sense is always going off. So we're not finna get caught lacking in a Walmart parking lot at 11 o'clock. It just ain't finna happen. You know what I'm saying? So we can notice they coming with the buggy and everything. She turns around and goes, "Hey guys, you got some of them Pokemon cards?"
Oh, she called out Pokemon cards on you.
Did. So
she wanted to pick your chew.
Yes,
she wanted to do something. Yeah. So I think it's an important detail to note with this lot lizard. She was with, I'm assuming, her pimp, or
Squirtle, Squirt.
She was with this very clean cut man in an
Escalade.
A real Burt Reynolds type in an Escalade, and you saw her, and you're like, one of these things is not like the other. And she's like, "Hey, y'all got any Pokemon over there?" And I was like, do we make eye contact at this point?
Yeah, I mean,
everybody wants 151.
I thought we
Pokemon. Jesus,
I thought she said, "Hey, you get the first drop on Mega Evolutions." We didn't. You wouldn't.
No, we didn't. Nope. It was day a little too early. And I thought she wanted to come like by surprise. I was like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely. Do we only do this for the content?" You know what I'm saying? So we're like, "Yes, let's see what she got for payment." You know what I'm saying? That's basically what we were trying to. Do allegedly. Right?
I had a lot of Pokemon and I was ready to FAFO.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So she comes over and we already standing. Listen, Burt Reynolds is already at the Escalade.
He's already buckled up with his face.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's not paying
attention. He
said,
pick you up some. We'll work it out.
Yeah,
pick you up something pretty.
Just like the shepherd, the sheep is definitely gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he ain't worried about nothing. And so she goes, "No, I just got some stuff to sell." So we going like,
you have Pokemon.
Damn.
I'm like, okay, what's So she goes on this story of how her ex-boyfriend they was both ripping Pokemon I'm not gonna say like this.
We were all methed up ripping Pokemon all night.
I'm not gonna say this is a typical Pokemon collector. She did have the smell of a collector, but other than that, it was she was like, "Yeah, we just been ripping a whole bunch of snips." And we go like, "Well, how much you got?" And then she goes, "Here's the bombshell." She goes, "Well, I got 3 storage units full of it,
all climate controlled, all organized." And you're just like, there's nothing about your presentation today that's organized.
Maybe dude in the car, he had to make some payments, and he was a little behind, and he was like, "Listen, you really build these sets."
So we are listen. So my first thought was ring, ring, ring. I gotta call the Pokemon guy.
Yes,
it was definitely not far away, and I'm going like, "This is what happened here now."
That's amazing.
Okay, this is what we gotta do. Like, how we getting? Do we do like smoke screens, or do we have to throw like rocks at a certain place? Like, what we got to do to get in contact with you? Do we have to do pigeons? Like,
and fucking Amani got a Yahoo address. She's like, here's my email.
He asked for her number first. And she literally she had a real meth moment.
Yeah,
she was like, she said she started like 2 digits. She's yelling at Burt Reynolds, who's already in the car. She's like, "Hey, do you remember my number?" She's like, "Anyway, here's an interesting. I lost my old phone, so I got a new number." And Amani's like, "Can I get an email address?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're never gonna hear back."
So I'm still waiting on it. I'm still waiting just to see this whatever's in the storage unit, like whatever.
Oh, yeah. The Ray-Ban
There
glasses
may or
will
may
be
not
on.
be a body, but we're excited to find out.
You can always hop over a body like Iverson. I'm not worried about the body. Yeah.
Let him cook.
Yeah. So we're going like, okay, I guess it's, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's going to work. And then she just kind of skipped out on a merry way and just disappeared onto the Escalade. And that was it. So
Yeah, that was as they're turning left. That's the motion we saw.
Yeah. What do you say? If you go left, you turn right really hard, then you know. But anyway,
first off, if you are audio only, you are truly missing out. We are not really trying to push you to YouTube, but you are missing a good time.
And that's a Cars reference for anybody know. But other than that, it was definitely a great visit. I would say, it was definitely a great visit from you.
Deals and steals for sure.
Oh, no, deals were happening a lot after the lot lizard left.
Yeah, Jerry. Listen. Jerry's eyes went sky. It was this was sitting
first off. Okay, like how long till I picked up something and was like, let's make a deal.
Oh, immediately.
So the people know. Honestly,
he didn't even dap us up. He just like,
I think I dapped him up.
He walked out really, how was your shift? And then he finger fucked my box.
I mean, it was
3 fingers. I'm respectful.
He went 5. He went 5 straight in. I was just like, not even a courtesy spit. Just went. Knows what he wants. I respect a person who knows what they like. That, you know.
But yeah, I basically went straight through kind of what I wanted in Pokemon. I shot him an offer. He shot me a counter. And I mean, how hard would you describe that deal? Because I do try to advertise to people that I'm always buying, and I want them to know how the experience truly. I mean, this is not a paid. He didn't even know this question was coming up. I mean,
yeah, I would say it was soft to really soft. It wasn't hard at all. Yeah, in fact, like your first offer was super fair. I was just a little bit off. I came up a scooch, not even a lot. Wasn't even, and you were like, deal done. Then no, it happened. The transaction, everyone left happy.
Yeah, like boys and girls. When I'm saying I'm buying, please send me stuff.
It lasted
100%.
Maybe a minute. Like it was very quick. It was
like twice as long as I would like to be at other places. So I mean, you know,
jeez.
I'm working on it. You'll
build up your endurance. Yeah,
you know, like
as long as everybody's happy with it.
They had enough time. They were there.
Yeah, I hope these people understand. It's not the size of the deal; it's how you do the deal. Okay, we're just gonna let people understand that. Okay, yeah.
The size and
first off,
was respectable.
That deal was most people's rent money. So I mean, it was a sizable deal.
You ain't right about that.
I mean,
you ain't right about that.
So did anybody go to a card show this weekend?
So look, I'm gonna tell you this. So first of all, I'm gonna say there was a show in Chattanooga. Okay, non-flip related. Let me just put that out there, right? This was the Nuga sports car show, right?
By the way, Amani was the only one who could say that name on this podcast.
I have the shirt. I should have wore the shirt. I got the band Nuga shirt. So, but
so I'm a lineage.
Yeah. So I went there just to be curious, right? Plus, I had some of the Mega Evolution, right? Had some
liquid gold,
and so I had a little bit of that, and like I said, I still had the Marvel cards, and I was like, let me just see what's up there. That's this. Funny enough, I this went all the people in Huntsville. So when I went down Chapman Mountain to that Circle K, got gas and this for a head out to Scottsboro to Chattanooga, came out. Alan was out there pumping cars. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be crazy. So I'm like, Alan's going to the show. So I'm going like, okay. And he's talking about the show. He's talking about like how like some like YouTube influencers going to be there, and it's supposed to be like this huge, whatever this. They're advertising 250 tables. So I'm like, okay, I'm trying to see who all the new dealers are, this and this, trying to all this other stuff. I'm following Alan all the way up there. I get up there, this. I'm going, so I get to, so it's the same place. I get up there, and I wasn't early. I was maybe 2 minutes early. Parking lot not even full. That's still cool. Okay, it's a pretty big parking lot. Okay, it's still pretty big parking lot.
Yeah.
So I basically kind of sneak in because Auburn Cars was there too, and we just kind of, we just did that, whatever. So I get into the place. Nobody was there.
Like not even the dealers?
It wasn't good at all. Okay. Now Jerry been to Chattanooga. Jerry, you know that one when you go in and to the left it has an opening. It has the bleachers on the right side, and the left side it has the opening.
Correct. Yeah.
They didn't have it opened up. They closed it. It was just lined.
So it was just the whole inside of the track area kind of thing.
It was just inside, and then they didn't go inside. So Daniel, he puts like 4 more tables, like 4 more rows. It's really 5, 6 more rows, like right there, and everything. And it wasn't there. It was just like 1 row, just blocking it. And it was and seeing like all the empty tables, like 50 empty tables. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't at all. Like it wasn't good, like at all. And I'm going like, this ain't good.
Did the famous influencer help?
No.
Who was it?
Like what's his name? Dilmy Slabs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Brady. I know the promoter. Like, dude's a scrappy kid. I'm sure you've met him. He and his dad get after it in the region, and they're from Chattanooga. But that sucks. I mean, I know that was their first at bat, trying to promote a show. But like, there's other promoters that make it look pretty easy. But like, it's gonna take sweat equity and time if he wants to build it in something. But that sucks. That's the first at bat.
Yeah, but you
gotta learn. You gotta learn.
It wasn't. And this is why I don't.
It's never a loss. It's always a lesson.
I don't sit up in the fall, and that's like why. And now, when I turned that corner, I was like, oh.
You drove all that way, right?
This ain't gonna go. This ain't gonna go how it was to go. But Mike was there, so and Wiz was there, so that was cool. And by that time, I'm just chatting it up with people. That's it. But it just
Did it turn into buying? Like with dealers.
Nobody was coming up
between dealers.
They weren't coming off of it.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't coming off at all. They was because they knew it was a lot of repackers. There was a lot of repackers from Atlanta up there, but other than that, it wasn't good at all. Like at all.
Well, I think Collector's Destiny. It was Friday. They did a trade night, and I think they've got it popping, bro. I mean, it's. I would almost argue better than some shows.
I mean, it's a schedule on release.
It's a monthly thing. Pull up. We're doing it. We've got specials, giveaways, this, that, the third. It's incredibly lit. But the vast majority, because I bought 8 cards from I Saw Sasquatch. Everybody go follow him. So I bought 8 cards from him, and I used 7 of them and another card that I previously had in a trade for a monster at trade night. And it was actually within the first like 25 minutes of trade night too. Like it was it was lit. It was a wrap. After that, hit ice cream, done deal.
Yeah, because you was gone when I got there.
Yeah,
We
I
go
thought I
to
was going to
ice
go
cream
to the comedy thing, but we went to Sonic across the street.
Oh, that's right there. Okay, it's not.
Oh, bro. It was good. It was delicious.
That's not ice cream.
I mean,
Did you get a milkshake?
no, I got the cookie dough blizzard with the chunks of the cookie dough. Pretty good.
So like I said, all in all, not a really good show for me. But other than that, basically back on track. WNBA playoffs is happening right now,
Popping.
and we have Phoenix in right now for the championship, and the Aces in Indiana is definitely fighting right now. So, like we said last week, if Indiana makes it without CC, what is that to say?
I mean, it just means like both like MVP candidates aren't in the finals, man. It's a team game. I guess the better teams prevail, but I would have liked to see Nafisa Collier not get hurt though. That did suck.
It's touching the fever. They lost 5 guards this season. That's crazy. The fact that they're still where they're at right now is, I don't know, a testament to their depth, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, beat Atlanta. Atlanta was supposed to, go pretty far.
I mean, the fact that they beat I saw the score of the first Vegas game, and I was like, how did they win?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I used to work for the Fever, so I can recall the last time we were in the finals. And I mean, like, it's a different ball game.
You work for the Fever?
I worked for the Fever and the Pacers back in the early 2000s, like mid 2000s,
nice.
2006 or 2008. And yeah, I can recall, like, I love seeing the direction the WNBA is at now, even if they are like, I don't know, bitches to each other, because they really are. Because everyone's leveling up, and it's cool to see. And it's cool to see more people in the scene. I remember the last time the Fever were in the finals, the Simon brothers, who own the Pacers as well, had to like give away tickets to schools to fill the whole lower section, and the whole upper section was blocked off. We're in a different game.
Wow.
And before Caitlin Clark came, there were so few people that were attending the games that they went from where the Pacers play today to the state fairgrounds that only seats like 3,000 people, and there might have been 100 people in attendance on an average night. We're in a different WNBA today.
Dang.
In 2 years.
That's amazing.
And obviously, it's not just Caitlin that's come in. There's a handful of other, I don't know. And you could also say that, like, the Diana Taurasi's of the world or Tamika Catchings, like, they walked so everyone else could run. They did pave a lot of the way. But the last 2 years alone is, like, unrecognizable to the Fever team I worked with.
Dang. Yeah, Tamika Catchings, she was a beast.
She's balling.
Yeah, a straight baller.
She was always Batman with no Robin.
Yeah,
sure. It's funny because she played at the same time for the Pacers as Danny Granger was Batman with no Robin. So to like see both of those teams be like, man, if they could just like add some pieces around them, that'd be cool to watch.
Right.
And that's crazy because now they got all the pieces around.
Yeah,
CC's not there, but I mean, listen, I still believe I believe if CC was there, it should be a quicker out for everybody else. That's what I think.
It's a shame if they advance and get to play Phoenix and not have Cunningham healthy to play against her old team.
I know.
That'd have been cool.
I know. That's right. She's out too. Jeez, it is really.
She be on the sidelines though. She be hype.
Yeah.
Very marketable.
Yeah, she be hype.
Very marketable.
So we got So, like I said, here's here's the question: if Fever gets past Aces, which I've always said, I don't know what's going on with Aces. Asia needs help over there.
Yeah, she does.
I know she's doing it all by herself. I don't care nobody.
Man,
Who
she
else?
ain't doing it all by herself, man.
She's doing all by
I mean,
herself.
she balling now. Like, dog, she missed 10 shots in a row the other night, man.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why they lost.
So you do
She's
it.
tired.
No, they won. They won. They ended up winning the game, but still, man, she missed 10 in a row. They held her down in them 10 misses. But she came back and was like lighting the fourth quarter up though. But I mean, she's by far the best player. Well, not by far, but she is like obviously the best player in the league to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if she did, she did win MVP, yes. But all I'm saying is that a little help goes a long way. She's gonna be in the same predicament next year.
Well, they got rid of what is it, Kelsey Plumlee, right? So she went to the Sparks.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was very inconsistent on that year.
Speaking of Plumlee, Waller had 2 touchdowns tonight with the Dolphins. The tight end's back.
I saw that.
Hey, that's a Georgia Tech guy right there, Waller.
Well, yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But she broke his heart, and now he's back.
Made the whole video, the whole country hip video.
The homie is back.
Guy. Yeah, you want to talk about that? Him crying.
Hey, he produced it on the field. I guess he needed it. I don't know.
I mean, it's a jest though, but still, shout out to it. Tyreek Hill got hurt too.
Man, I was telling
all the receivers getting hurt.
I was telling Army ATC. So Miami's his team, and Mike Holtz fucked his team up week 1. I'm messaging him during the game. I was like, "There's no way Tyreek is on this team, like before the trade deadline. He's gone. He's gone soon." And he's there's no way. There's no way. And I was like, actually, so we were on the phone before this call tonight, and I was like, I just saw Tyreek go down, and I said, remember when I said there's no way he gets traded? That's the only way. And now y'all are stuck with him. That sucks.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be there. Like he's been saying it for a while now, a year and a half. He doesn't want to be there. He's embarrassed by like how they're underperforming. He left Patrick Mahomes for greener pastures, and it hasn't panned out.
Well, also, nobody wants to pick up that $51 million contract too.
Crazy.
Not with that leg.
Not with that leg now.
No.
How bad is it? Like, was it like an ACL?
He was carted off. Yeah, I think he was carted off with an air cast. Like, it's bad.
Dang, he was so hyped before the game too, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was hyping up all his teammates before the game. Dang.
Let me see.
Man, there's some wide receiver injuries, man. My fantasy teams been like,
because you got Neighbors.
Man, Neighbors and CeeDee Lamb.
Well, listen, that's what happens when you auto pick.
Yeah, Marcus.
You
gonna do me like that? Yeah, don't do me like that.
Edit that out. Let's keep it clean.
Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, I did get auto picked but he was a good pick though, man.
Yeah, you can auto pick or you can hand pick, but at the end of the day, the people who make the playoffs are the ones that like don't go in autopilot throughout the whole season. Like, I don't know. Tell me one time you've advanced in the playoffs and you didn't really do anything to that roster the whole season. Like, people do get injured. You do have to maneuver around the buys. So it's like cool. You might have been drafted a really cool team. Now you got to do something with it.
Yeah, I did draft a really cool team. Thought it was gonna be nice, but now I'm sitting like 1-4, 1-3, like the Ravens.
Ooh,
you're better than me. I'm sitting 0 and about to be 0-4. Shout out Allen. But that was 100% on me. I just didn't swap a player. Warren was out, so I potentially could have had points there. Hurt me hard, but we're getting better every week.
We will get you a victory, Jerry.
So this is
Next
the
week.
long season.
so Sasquatch. This is the fantasy minute where basically we help Jerry get a win for the next week.
Let's do it
over here. So
Yeah,
Jerry,
this is my first year playing.
Yeah.
So
you
now he's so what? You said about the swapping out now. What else?
Gotta check your team. Gotta check your lineup.
Well, I checked the lineup, but yeah, I was like 5 fucking minutes after the.
Are you doing waivers?
Number.
Are you doing any? Are you swapping?
I picked people up on waivers because I had a few guys that were free agents, so I dropped them and I picked other people up.
So what? Have you determined what your weakest point is in your fantasy?
My lack of knowledge.
Well, besides
not the player. He said my lack of knowledge.
No, I mean, literally, I fucked up and like I didn't set a timer on swapping the Warren guy, and I was like, okay, wait, let me see, and it's like, oh no, it's 3 hours or whatever the number is, and I was 5 minutes after that. So I am learning.
As long as you're filling your slots with starters who aren't injured.
Yeah,
like you got a chip chair and a prayer. Like that's the thing. As long as you have active people, because I can tell you, I've done it in the past, where I'll forget that guy was on bye, and I'm like, damn, why did I lose by 10? Oh, because my tight end was on bye this week or whatever. You just gotta make sure you gotta act. They're starters, they're active, no buys. You can be all right. It's the people who like loop in, like, oh, I got a backup in my flex, and I'm like, why? There's enough humans in this league to where you should have an active person in every slot. You should have a starter in every slot.
RB1, QB1.
Yeah.
Well, RB1, wide receiver 1. Yeah.
Yeah, backups belong on the bench. They belong in the boneyard for when like somebody gets injured and you need to pull somebody up.
Facts.
So other than did you take
Amani, did you win your league matchup?
No, Cage got me.
All right. Marcus?
No.
All right.
No, neighbors went down, man, and I ended up losing by like 4 points. So there you go.
I'll do it.
Now I did win my other league, so I'm good on that. The one I spent money on. I did get that one. I'm undefeated in that one, so
This is the first year I'm only doing one, and it's one of those where it's just like I had a really solid draft, and the team's like not being subtle when it's winning, and I'm just like, just stay healthy. It's one of those teams where it's like, if you stay healthy, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But if you can, that'd be great.
Yeah, Cage had Puka Nakua.
Yeah, that's what I had too. Yeah.
That dude caught like 30 balls. Seemed like
crazy.
Every time I was just going, God, are you serious?
I have Jonathan Taylor's RB1 and Puka is wide receiver 1.
Oh my God.
But see, the first half, it didn't look that crazy. Like they were both projected for like 10 points. And by the end of the game, they both had 30.
That is wild. That's a 40-point swing, man. That's nasty.
That's what happened in the snake draft. And of a 12 person, and I was number 11. I like being in that 11 spot because then you get good people in the front and in the back. And those first few rounds really mean a ton to building out your foundation.
That's where I was at. I think I was at 11 because I was at 10.
I think I was 7 or something like that, or 9. I was in
the
that middle of the pack.
Since we're on the NFL and Colts is I got Colts winning Super Bowl this year, right? And since we have the mega I've been calling this.
I know you have, man, but
because I go this is my thing. Okay, since we have Colts super fan right now that understands the inside and out of the Colts, this is my prediction. I said this at the beginning of the year. Anthony Richardson should have stopped playing football in high school. So because he's always been garbage and he will always he will still be garbage. When they got Daniel Jones for $14-15 million, I go,
17 million 1 year. I was like, that's
yeah,
not a backup. That's not a
no, that's
backup
not.
spot.
That's not a backup.
No.
He wins the spot. I go, Daniel Jones was not the problem in New York. Then I go, he's on a team that only thing they're missing is a quarterback. I was like, that's it. And it's like they have a great defense. They have an offense who has weapons on there. They have Jonathan Taylor on there. And it's like if they just have a guy that knows how to play football at a quarterback position besides this bum ass motherfucker Anthony Richardson, who's been garbage since
Tell him how
Florida.
you feel.
And I've been saying he's been garbage since Florida. Everybody's like, nah, he just has like, horrible, receivers. I'm like, first of all, his receivers are in the NFL right now at RB1s. So I don't want to hear all this. Only bad mistake, like I said. And I understand the Colts. They're trying to look for a savior. And I understand all that. He's there. He looks good. They're looking at highlight, blah, blah, whatever. And I go, get Daniel Jones on there. Only team I felt that he had to worry about was the Texans. And I feel like now he ain't got to worry about the Texans no more.
Hell no.
No.
Dude, it is the softest division in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Dude, the Jaguars look soft. And whatever, they had a good game against the 49ers, but that's not normal. The Titans, their QB1 literally said their ass. He said it in their press conference. He's like, we're ass. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I respect the honesty.
Yeah.
and then the Texans, which is like, you talk about the WNBA needing support, supporting cast. Like it's CJ Stroud and nobody. The crazier part of the story, before we talk anymore about the Colts, the Giants gave up. They had Daniel Jones and Saquon and couldn't put together wins with those two. You put them on other teams, and they're looking like
one just won Super Bowl.
Superheroes. Saquon's a cheat code, and I'm like, the Giants had an option to cut him or Daniel Jones, and they cut him, and he said, "Cool, hold my beer."
I can't believe they cut Saquon.
Yeah, they had
but I mean,
yeah,
right. Well,
and they filmed it.
Right, they did.
Oh yeah,
made a mockery of themselves.
Yeah, it's a whole Hard Knocks episode of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Go see if anybody else wants you. Oh, okay.
But Daniel Jones, man, I always thought he was good, and when New Yorkers give you a nickname and call you Danny Dimes. That ain't for no reason, man. The dude was showing some real talent. You know what I'm saying? They've seen a bunch of good quarterbacks come through there, man. So yeah, Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones now. He is kind of nice. They took a L yesterday.
I'm just thinking about this now. How crazy would it be? Saquon came from the Giants, won a Super Bowl first year. Daniel Jones come from the Giants, get on and then win a Super Bowl. That'd be back-to-back ex-New York Giants win a Super Bowl back-to-back. That'll be in the history books right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
that is wild, right?
That'd be wild.
That would be wild.
They have a clear path. They have a clear.
To win the division, if nothing else, right?
Yeah, it's right there. I thought the Texans, which I still think the Texans are a good team. I think something's going on in the organization. They just kind of I don't know what's going on. But I think that with the division and everything in front of them, even with the schedule, I'm like I said, Rams, of course, you're going to have problems with the Rams and all this other stuff. But if they can just keep on keeping on, I mean, come on now. What are we talking about?
Did you get me hot because that game? Man, so my kids and I were watching the Buffalo Wild Wings. And when I saw Adonai Mitchell try to Deion Sanders' way into the end zone and drop it and fumble it a yard before, I'm over here just like, it happens once a year. I was going on this rant with AG because she works at Tops and Fanatics, and she's from Indy too. So we lament about losses together. And this morning I was just like, it happens once a year. some buffoon. I'm going to use that word very correctly here. Some buffoon
Mm-hmm.
who cares more about their individual sex appeal than actually winning the game and staying dialed in. Like, get your celebration dance in. I'm here for it, but cross the
Yeah.
fucking plane
After you
first.
get past the line,
Dude,
right?
when you have no one around you for 20 yards,
Yeah.
just cross the plane. And then I don't know. Insert any Key and Peele, funny, silly. I don't care. But like cross the plane. And when you lose by 7 points, and that was your 7 points,
Correct.
I was like,
If
those people should get fired the next day. I
But
think it's that
also,
bad.
Hey man.
just I'm not putting salt on the wound or nothing, but there was I think a couple plays after that. I think Warren has scored,
Yeah.
and they brought it back because of Holden. He was the guy that they flagged.
At 9.
Mitchell, yeah,
Ugh,
Golly.
seriously. I mean, it happened last year with the Jaguars. The year before
I
that, it happened
do.
with
I
somebody with the
remember that play.
Jets. There's one buffoon every year, and
Mhm.
it's just you right before the plane, and then they just like whatever the now infamous Calvin Johnson. Wasn't that off of a Brandon Pettigrew where he did the same thing where he's going to the end zone and like dropped it early or something like
Yeah,
that?
dropped
They
it,
used
yeah.
his photo for Megatron's downtown.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mm,
Yeah, but that was
that's the
Uh,
damn picture.
savage.
Oh, it's Brandon Pettigrew. It's not Calvin Johnson, and they're not
No.
going to correct it because they're on their way out. They don't care.
no.
Oh my God.
Shout out Panini.
Kabooms! Buy them now.
Like I said,
Deuces. We're not going to miss you.
That's why I saw that picture. Dang, that's nasty.
It's all anyone was talking about for 48 hours. I was like, yeah, they're not going to do anything. So like, keep being your floating head. They don't care. They haven't had a PR department literally in ever.
I swear, if I was Panini on the way out, I would just have I would have slapped all them autograph stickers on them downtowns. But here you go, his auto downtowns. Have fun with it. Go
Just to
chase.
ruin them before they go out.
Right.
Like, what the fuck? We
go
could have
chase
had
them.
that.
Yeah, no, just go chase them. Go
No,
have fun over the end tops.
yeah, they created silhouette basketball where everything's game used and it's just like a huge patch dump for them
Yeah,
where you can get game used logo men out of 10.
right.
They
That's
just
what we're doing.
they're unloading.
So shout out to the and also before we go off the NFL, this is a Rise Up Atlanta Falcons podcast. And now I had a watch party watching Alabama and Georgia play at a place called Field Day. So shout out to everybody that came out today. It was like 40 people there. First of all, this place is amazing. Number one, right? And I kind of just stayed up a little bit too late. I completely missed the trip to Atlanta. That's on me, right? That is completely on me. But the celebration was definitely worth it. But because I wanted to go down there and watch Atlanta play Washington. I mean, I knew the outcome already of this game because Washington's not that good this year.
There
So,
he goes.
but it was
There he
definitely
goes.
lovely to see Michael Penix wake up on this game and get 300 yards throwing. I'm like, this is how you're supposed to use them right here. Came through, dominated that game. Doesn't matter if Jalen was playing or not. Dominated. It's not our fault people getting hurt. Keeping people healthy over there in Washington. Doesn't matter. Let's play the game. Next guy up. If we do that, Bijan out here running them up. He's out there fast and furious, running them up. Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, that's who it really was, Bijan. Like, just couldn't stop Bijan, man. I mean,
Michael Penix did have 300 yards plus, so I'm just gonna put
I know, but most of that was Bijan. He was catching. He had over 100
Drake had a
yards. Like,
touchdown.
I know, man.
Pitts had a touchdown.
And he probably should have had another receiving touchdown, but he got ran down.
So listen,
Bijan did.
like I said, I just want to put that Falcons update in that. Yes, we will be.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
It was a good atmosphere.
Uh-huh.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium is supreme. Is a supreme
I was happy
stadium.
to see them bounce back because I was in Concord for a show the weekend before when they were playing at Carolina and seeing that score, and they just got obliterated by just not a good team. To see them bounce
Yeah,
back against the Commanders team, that was good to see. It
they
wasn't
had to
good because
bounce back.
they had to.
The city was talking so bad about them, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was it
Oh
was
yeah.
it was getting horrible,
Oh yeah.
nasty. So yeah, they had to have a good showing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
So
good game.
shout to my Falcons and everything.
Congratulations.
Let's see. Let me go pay some bills
Pay
real
the
quick.
rent.
Yeah, let me go pay the rent real quick. Also, this episode is brought to you by Aspire Energy Drinks. So shout out to Aspire Energy Drinks. Need energy without the crash? Get the sugar bombs and over caffeinated drinks. There is a better way. Aspire Energy Drinks powered by natural green tea, caffeine with just a little 80 milligrams of clean energy. Aspire gives you the focus, stamina without the jitters, crash, and that heavy artificial taste. It's a zero sugar, 0 calories, packed with essential vitamins like B, C, and ginger to support your wellness. Also, many flavors they definitely got to work with, like mango lemonade and sweet cherry, for any delicious and functional to get you through the day. Best part is that with this code, they give you the highest exclusive offer that we can give to you today. 20% off your entire order at aspiredrinks.com. Code Quiet Card. That is Quiet Card at aspiredrinks.com. That is 20% off your entire order. Aspired healthy drinks, energy that feels good. Do we have any announcements? Sasquatch, do we got any announcements from you? Like you have anything going on, shout outs or anything?
Shout out to all you guys. Thanks for having me on. For
Yeah.
sure. I'm happy to get some quality time outside of Chicago. Um, Next show I'm going to be at, I'm going to plug them. Sports Wax Promotions.
Okay.
James, if you don't know him, I want to introduce you to him. I met him this year, and the dude is in a league of his own for promoters in this country. In a league of his own. I'm saying from like enthusiasm to like actually caring about the collectors to giving back to the collectors. I just set up for the first time at that show in Concord, North Carolina. Next month, October 18th in Columbia, South Carolina will be the next show. I mean, he's trying to line up a lot of big things
Crib.
in 2026. I've never been around a promoter. He went through 4 shirts in the show that I went to. This dude was literally like
What?
running around the room. Yeah. And everything was just like he had a mic and he's going around just taking care of people, make sure everyone's like the amount of giveaways too is unparalleled. I've been to shows where they give away smalls here and there. This guy, I mean, I can't even giving away full hobby boxes and cases of blasters to kids, and just he was just love the dude. And I can't wait to like hitch my wagon to as many of those shows as I can in 26. But this year, this will be my second one in Columbia, October 18th.
October 18th, Columbia, South Carolina.
Now we have
Give me,
we have a South Carolina guy right next to you. So
Oh yeah, South Carolina, stand up. Yes. Yeah,
so
mom.
what's the name
I
of the
grew up about
show?
70 miles from there, man. So yeah, I'd love to go to that show.
Munt's
yeah, man,
Corner.
come on.
Munt's Corner, South Carolina, right?
What? Where I'm from? No, I'm not from. Nah, I'm from Darlington, South Carolina, man. That's
Oh, okay, that's right.
70 miles from Columbia. But yeah, man, we have to check that out. See if we can make that.
What's the name
That's
of the show again?
It's a Sports Wax Promotions.
Okay.
Is their
Okay.
Instagram? Yeah, and the next one, so they're not like Dallas Card Show, but they're just Dallas, or Nashville National, where it's just Nashville. So James is trying to do like big shows, like all throughout the Southeast. He's done 9. He'll do 9 this year, and trying to work with him to see how he can expand that further next year. I mean, the show that I went to, 550 people, and it was well attended. I was super impressed. It was my first. Well, no, not my first time. It was my first time setting up in Concord, but with this promoter, and you could just tell like it's one thing for like anyone on this screen right now to like do a story plug or do a real plug. We might bring in some additional eyes. This dude literally, like, you could just see everything that he built and all the sweat equity, and it was just so incredible to see. And then he also partnered up with Wilder Side of Sports. They
Oh yeah.
had 16 athletes signing there. So like I got to meet Muggsy Bogues and who let's see, Kemba Walker, Lawrence Taylor was cool as shit. He was so nice. Doc
Yeah.
Gooden, super nice dude. Kelly
Yeah.
Kelly, if you're into that kind
Yeah.
of thing. It was a good turnout, man.
Yeah, I set up at a Wilder Side of Sports show actually in
Mm-hmm.
Columbus, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they bring excellent, you know, autographies. Like that's where I met Bo Jackson and Ricky
Oh,
Henderson.
that's
Bless his
so.
Yeah.
soul.
Oh, R.I.P.
Yeah,
Ricky. Oh, I'm still not used to
yeah.
that.
And Ellie signed at that show too.
Mm-hmm. So I think
Yeah,
Michael's based out of Cincinnati, so it's not surprising that he has those
yeah,
connections to the Reds there. But yeah,
yeah.
That's cool.
And Denny McClain, bless his soul too. That dude is fun. He was funny. Oh God.
I think he's at every show in the country, right, Denny? That dude gets around. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his claim to fame? Last 30 win pitcher when he was with the Tigers.
Yeah.
I
Those
think I think that's a shtick. That's why you should know Denny McClain is that I think he was like the last 30 win winner pitcher.
That's
big,
cool.
big time guy
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah.
So we're gonna. Yeah. Well, you got any announcements?
Yeah, man, just that I scored some Pokemon this weekend, yo.
Hey
Oh.
yo.
Okay. Okay.
So this is what happened. Rolled up and this was Walmart in Douglasville, Georgia, right?
Yeah.
And walked up, some guys were standing around. He said, "Yo, you looking for some ETBs?" And you know what I said? What I say, Jerry?
You the
Get up
poison.
off that thing.
What is ETB? What you talking about?
What is that?
So he said, yeah, this dude is walking around Walmart with all the elite trainer boxes in his cart.
And he's just giving them out to people who are
And
trying to
he was
buy
like,
them.
man, if you go ask him, he'll probably give you one. So of course I wasn't trying to do that, man. I ain't going around no. So there was some single packs still left. There's a bunch of the 3 rolls still left in there, and I snagged a few. You know, a nice 7, 7
The
packs.
Okay.
But then a guy behind me, he literally came and got the rest of them.
Yes.
About like 50 packs.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I got my 7 and I got one of those prism rectangles, Jerry. I know what you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Prismatic rectangles.
Sweet. Sweet.
The
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
prismatic.
It's a theme deck. It's a theme deck.
The one that's this little see-through ones.
No, it's the long one. It's the
The
long
long, yeah.
deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that long one.
Okay.
I ain't opened it yet, but I might open them on my road trip. I gotta go to Ohio
Flip it. Flip it.
tomorrow, and I'm probably go check Ryan out, man. Go to Grove
Oh, you get to
City.
see new shop.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check it out this week.
Oh man, I want to see the shop. That's great. Wait, that's next weekend. You can come up here, right?
I'm traveling through tomorrow, yo.
Hey yo.
All right,
Catch me in the morning. We go get a biscuit.
we can do that. Jerry, got any announcements?
Always buying. Just hit me up. I'm kind of in a spot where I don't know if I can go to shows as often, so I'm buying heavy. Hit me up.
Yes, yeah, and let's see. My announcements, like I said, follow us on Twitch and all the streaming platforms because, like I said,
Shit's
we definitely
popping.
got big announcements coming up, especially in January. Got huge announcements coming up. So, like I said, follow us on Twitch, Kick, and of course, I mean, your family's on YouTube, so shout it out like that. So, yeah. Also, basically back to other news. Let's see. EA Sports just got sold. $55 billion. So all my Madden fans out there, all my Me, college football. You know, how are we feeling about this move? Or is it just me that think that especially who they sold it to, we're just gonna get cricket? 2026 coming out or whatever this and this. I mean, like dang, like you get a group that
Hey
buys everything
man,
up.
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be some. Oh, don't sleep on the cricket cards now. There's some like
First
cricket
off,
trading cards
facts.
out there, like big time. But like, can you imagine like the salaries like Her Street and like the voiceover guys are gonna get now?
Listen, they
That'd be
already
stupid.
increased. They already
That's gonna be
increased
nasty. Ooh.
the players already to like what 1,000, like 3,000 or something that they're giving them now to be in the game. I mean, you know,
Yeah, it might get ridiculous, man. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a very interesting play on that because they're not doing. I wish they was doing college basketball, but we're talking about what's the what's the shooter coming out? Not Call of Duty, but the other one, and that's coming out with EA too. So I mean, what's the how's that going to impact it? But so shout out to EA for getting
paid.
brought out for
In the game.
yes in the game. Jeez Louise.
Get the bag.
I love to see what the NFL thinks about that. That's what I want to know. They all well. Hopefully, this ends the NFL contract with EA. Jeez, maybe we can get NFL Blitz again.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That was a wild video game.
You know what I'm saying? I'll get the ESPN 2K series football. I don't know if people remember that.
Let's just call it
Mm.
Tecmo Bowl 26. Let's get that
We
going.
need Tecmo Bowl 26 since I guess since them and Bo Jackson back on good terms.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
because he's making a Techno Bowl themed card series coming soon.
He'd be the first player rated at 105.
he was so nasty, man.
He
It
was
was
so nasty. And whatever he played, he'd get a.
how many fights? I mean, a lot of fights. You just couldn't pick them. You always had that one friend that just could not play, and you just, I'm just trying to get the Raiders. Like, nah, you ain't doing that.
Man, did y'all see that deal he did with Flavor Flav and Jeff Wilson?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was
It was a little
saw
painful.
that.
It was a little painful. It was a little scripted, but
especially Flavor Flav. I was like, I just need that black label.
I just need that black label.
Just something about it. I'm going like,
I just need it.
are you just not listening? You're not reading. You're not reading your script.
I just need that black label.
Meanwhile, Jeff's in bed with PSA, and he says, "Don't talk about Beckett."
I know.
He's like, "Don't you dare talk about Beckett."
You don't want no. You don't want none of that. Flavor Flav just like just something about it, man. I'm going like, well, I say when did this happen?
We should get a poll. We should get a poll going. What was more cringe to watch? That deal with Flavor Flav or him dealing with Alex Rodriguez at Fanatics Fest? They were both pretty rough.
He was so surprised, like, oh my gosh, I had Alex Rodriguez. It's good to see you, man.
He's like, how about this? You're going to do
I
this
did not
number
expect
for
to
that
see
card,
you here.
and I'll
Hello.
throw in 2 cards in my suite. Okay.
Yeah. You got part of the business, all and, oh yeah, Minnesota tickets. Can I get no? Yeah, that was no. But so also in the news, also shout out to eBay for all the people that thinks eBay is definitely going under because of Prostings doing his own auction house, allegedly super whatever this and this. So like how we feeling? I tell you right now, it's just another auction house for me.
Just another auction house.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what's the differentiator? So all I heard today, the only differentiator I heard about his site is that there's a chat section so you could talk shit to the other people bidding on the item. Neat.
It's night. Yeah.
Neat.
Like,
I got you today.
Sasquatch, quit bidding on it. I'm trying to win. Stop it.
Stop shielding. I'm the shielder.
Oh, but it says too many. We have too many. I don't know. I think I was telling you all in person. Maybe I don't know. It was a weird long day that day. But I used to super collect players. I super collected Peyton Manning. I super collected Andrew Luck. And that was in a world, that was a time here's where my grades are coming at. Back in my day, we just had, like card shops, card shows, you had eBay, and then YouTube was like kind of like the first social media platform for cards. That came out around like '08. And you'd have a community of people nationwide that would like keep their eye out for you on eBay, shows, and the shops. And now I can't even fathom trying to put a set together, a rainbow, to know that you would have to have like save searches on maybe upwards of like 10 formidable sites that are all rolling out modern at all times. I'm like, I can't even. It stresses me out. I had Sotheby's reach out to me today. We're talking about probe team with the new one, and I was like, it's just noise. I'm just gonna stick to eBay, tried and true.
Yeah, no, it's a whole. I mean, it's not even like it's not even. I mean, I went on. I don't know what auction I went on just to try. It was like, I don't know what it was, and then I won the bid, and I completely forgot I was on the site. Like, I didn't even. No, because I was trying to figure out how to pay, and I was like, well, I guess I just wait in the morning to pay or something because it wouldn't let me pay or something, and I was like, this is so confusing. I was like, it was like slab mags. I don't know what it was. And I just completely forgot in the morning. And I just completely forgot. I still don't know the name of it. But they didn't send me no email or nothing on it. And I remember this, and I thought about this I was like, I don't know what I used. I know it wasn't. Shout out to Hobby Slam. We love Hobby Slam, but it wasn't Hobby Slam. But it was. I don't know what it was. But I did. I did win a Jerry, what site was that on? One that Jackie Robinson on?
Oh, bro.
See, I can't think. This is so crazy.
REA or something like that.
Yeah, it was so crazy. I mean, I got a Jackie Robinson just off a whim, off another site.
That's crazy.
But and then I don't know what site it was. That's what I'm saying. It's
I'm trying to remember because there is a weird, peculiar name there is one of these online auction houses that specialize in vintage cards, and it's like I think I know the one you're talking about, and I could if I heard it, I'd know. But gosh, there's something like Pristine's now trying to make a bigger splash into the auction game. You got Heritage and Fanatics Live, and all these people. I mean,
the SCP is another auction house that does the vintage stuff. Okay. I want to say they're based out of Texas.
Yeah, I don't know if you God, do you all remember what was it? DraftKings last year came out and said they were going to start like an online sports car, and like I never heard anything after that. No. So somebody must have come in and said the test market's bad, but I don't know. Maybe probe teams will be good, right? Like I've talked to some people who use Fanatics Collect, and they'll tell you between like anything under $100, you can generally get a little bit cheaper on there. And then you can use that kind of arbitrage to take to other avenues for yourself. Maybe Rick's will be like that for a while. He just said today that for the first 2 months, you're talking about running a promotion where like anything you sell, like you'll only have a one-time 3% fee. If it's under 1,000 or over 1,000, under 1,000 would be like 5. So he just plans on like undercutting everyone where it made too much sense to deal with him. And I'm like, except I want the most eyes. When I'm selling something, I want the most eyes. I want the highest odds of getting the highest comp.
And that answer is what now? Hold on for the listeners. Who is that?
Not sponsored, but this is eBay. I think 100%. It's eBay. Listen, from they've been around for decades.
I'm the eBay guy, and I've been preaching that for so long because I see so many people. Now, it does have its avenues, right? Like right now, live selling, Whatnot is really killing it, right? Mm-hmm. But as far as for me to take 12 photos of an item, leave a description, walk away, and wake up to money, eBay is the easiest way. Hands down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then like I said, every Sunday, we do the option your own way. And we watch, it's Fanatics Collect on there. I mean, Yeah, but and like I said, we definitely specialize on anything under $50.
Mm-hmm.
We get on Fanatics Collect and then flip it next day of the show. It's just it's just that simple on Fanatics Collect. I will also say, there's also, it was alt. Alt, they're pushing their auction thing off, and they had this whole thing on. Oh, you can, send us your cards, and we'll give you half the money and all this other stuff. But their numbers is completely way off. Now, luckily, I did it one time with them. And I caught them slipping a lot because they had to pay me a lot of more up front. But other than that, it took me like 20 tries to get the numbers. I was like, are y'all think I'm gonna send you this for this number? No.
Yeah,
Come on.
turn down their offer.
And then like I said, people's not even using y'all too. Come on now. No. I'm finna do that. So, but yeah, I feel like I said, it's just another auction house, but that doesn't mean that we need to make clickbait videos on how eBay is going downhill.
Well, that's the type of behavior right now that everybody's on, and it's clickbait, it's viral. Oh my god, eBay's not going down any days, boys and girls. If you want to quit your day job and make real money, push on eBay.
Push on eBay. You can't do that with any other auction house.
Hey, I've got a soapbox that I wanted to jump on for like 30 seconds.
What?
Can we participate in that?
Jump on that thing.
Bro, first off, I want to say there's two things that people can be in this world, and you can either be a Viking or a victim. And I am so sick of seeing so many people going, scalpers are ruining the hobby. They're buying up all the product. Blah, blah. And it's quite literally the worst fucking content ever. And I hit the unfollow button on all of these folks they're just like, ugh, the scalpers are. First off, if scalpers are ruining it, stop buying. Only buy singles.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple. If you want to stop the scalpers, quit buying the product. And for everybody who just wants to make videos about, the scalpers, it's lame. It is super lame. I mean, either A, buy singles, pivot, or B, wake your ass up, go wait in a parking lot when they open up the doors and hope for the best.
Yeah, we
hope
all
MJ Holden to be there.
Facts.
Yeah, but even like GameStop and those other places, to your point, like we already know when Phantasmal Flames is going to come out, at what stores, what your limits are. Plan accordingly. It's Black Friday every time.
Correct. I mean, it's just so lame. And I mean, it's boys and girls and grown ass men just, these Pokemon. And it's like, dog, I love Pokemon. I spent more money on Pokemon this week than I would admit to my mother. 1,000%. But I mean, I bought like 2 packs and it was to rip. And I literally was like, yeah, I'm going to make fucking free kids packs, but I'm going to rip some with my girl. We're eating a nice steak dinner. Here's some Pokemon cards, right? But it's just so many folks. It's just so lame. It's so lame. And then people shit on the shops, right? And so we're at trade night at Collector's Destiny, and they didn't have any product. Well, this guy comes in and goes, I've got all these packs. He goes, well, of course, I want to buy this at this higher price. Well, then how does the shop have to sell? Oh, well, they have to sell at an even more markup. And then these people go, the scalpers, they're charging. Why not MSRP? It's like, stop fucking buying it. It's like so fucking lame. And sorry for jumping on a soapbox, but it's just I've seen a plethora of that content style, and I have not hit the unfollow button more often in the last like 2 weeks than I have. It's just so lame. It's just like, I wanted that set. I wanted to rip it, but then the set will be out like 3 months later, and nobody gives a fuck, and it sits on a shelf. Like, and it's those exact same folks.
But isn't that the same conversation every time Pokemon drops? It's the same storyline, right?
Yeah, it's so lame. It's super well, and it's not okay. First off, boys and girls, it's not just Pokemon; it's also sports. So there are sports boys and girls making the same cry videos.
Well, yeah.
But especially the last 2 weeks has been Pokemon, and it's so lame.
Hey, well, you can't find WNBA. Just to hit on the
Yeah,
sports
you can't
portion.
find, yeah.
That's the only thing you can't find in Walmart. It's
Yeah, and Blood
WNBA.
Prism.
We got it in Knoxville. Come on up. It's abundant. I'm telling you, for everything non TCG, so everything sport. I was doing a handful of videos about this like a month ago. Because like if you recall, before the pandemic, I don't know when you all jumped into the hobby, but before the pandemic, retail was like you made fun of it. It was just that
Mm-hmm.
shit at the end of the counter,
Garbage.
and it would be sacrilegious to see it in a hobby shop. It was retail, not
Yeah.
hobby. You'd never see it. So now it has to be in a hobby shop because hobby prices went up so high that you need an approachable price point from normal ass people. And now
Mhm.
that the pandemic's done and we're in the hobbies normalizing, which I love, um, it's abundant. It's abundantly available everywhere here in town. Like it doesn't matter if we go to Target or Walmart or Dick's or Lids or Barnes and Noble or Ace Hardware. Let's go through the list of places where you can get like full retail, sections now. Uh, it's abundant everywhere here. Like there's not many bullet holes.
Did you say Ace Hardware?
I did say Ace
Mm-hmm.
Hardware.
Wow. Didn't know
And
Mm-hmm.
that.
Hobby Lobby, Ace Hardware, Walgreens, CVS. Like there's I could go. So in Knoxville, the busiest street close where I live, there's a 2 mile stretch called Parkside Drive in West Knoxville. That's like our main drag with all the all the stores, all the restaurants, all that. I would say half of them you could probably maybe not half because there's a lot of restaurants, but I mean at least a third you could probably find some hanger, blaster, mega something at. It's crazy.
And Crackle Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, yep.
I have hit Cracker Barrel. I hit them up before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
What's
the
the
checkout.
one that I always forget? People, Dollar General. I saw a handful of reels today reminding people like, hey, if you couldn't get any of the Mega Evolutions, don't forget to hit your Dollar General. They always get stuff. They get Pokemon now too. It's
I sure
everywhere.
do.
The
It's everywhere.
scalpers, they're ruining the hobby.
Please, we all trying to make a buck.
That's right.
Get out of here. Y'all trying to make a buck. I guess but it's. I think for it's always something, right? It was always the flippers got a problem with, they always got a problem with us. They got a problem with the scalpers. They got a problem with repacks. They got a problem with the YouTubers. Da da da. They got But listen, hit.
I can't believe you guys are making content. Oh.
I can't believe you just video. But I guess the thing is that I see with this and people complaining is that it's like, okay, when are the older cats that's been here for 30 years, 40 years, selling, Mickey Mantles for 30 grand and 10 grand back in the day, right? When they gonna realize that, like I said, it's always upward, is this is just new age. You know what I'm saying? Sports, like I said, sports cars, like you said, are leveled out to the point where, and on a market scale, it's leveling out more. Like I said, once it levels out, it's more than what it was in 18, 17. I don't think people understand that. Yeah, 2020 was crazy. It would never go back to that unless we have another God-given pandemic. But other than that, it's like, it's like,
shit in the universe. That was awful.
it's leveled out. It's like, this is where we're at right now. It's so stuff's going to be higher.
And it's higher. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is the market at a healthy spot now?
So healthy.
Yeah.
So healthy.
But you can't tell that to nobody.
Dude, the fact that like we can have what was it, the Concord weekend, that was a 550 table show. Philly had 1,000 table show. There were so many like 500 plus table shows happening throughout the country, and they were all well fed.
Mm-hmm.
The hobby's in a good spot.
Also, there was two more shows in Tennessee, Antioch and Nashville.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like coast to coast. And I remember like a 400 table show. It might have been once a month nationwide. Now it's like you can do 5 or 6 in a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing 5 or 6 a week. And to your point about like the scalpers versus the flippers versus the at this point, like I call it the house of cards, our ecosystem, like we need all of it. Like we need the overly greedy motherfuckers, and we need the collectors who are super soft and willing to overpay. We need the people that blend in both, and you need every single one of these personas. Otherwise, the house of cards is at risk. So we can talk shit about the scalpers. We can talk shit about the people who get over allocated that rip off their shirts on Fanatics Live, but they're also the ones getting our values of our singles higher than ever because they're able to pump out more product. And then these repackers provide liquidity in a way that no one else can. So it's like we all need each other in this process now.
Yeah.
We're all fucked and sucked. We're stuck to it together.
So we just gotta live in harmony with one another. That's it. But there's got certain people that just don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And it's just, and I see it too. I definitely see it too. But other than that, shout out for Sasquatch for being on with us tonight. Definitely a good time.
Absolutely, man.
We always say that before the recording is always a good time on this show. And
100%.
So I'm glad. Like I said, there's been times where we recorded and we don't get started for like 3 hours of us just sitting on the camera, and it'd be like 2:00 in the morning we get done. That's been plenty of times.
Yeah, legitimately, we were on here talking shit for about an hour before.
So
shit about shit, actually.
So plug all your social media, where you're gonna be at, everything like that. The floor is yours.
Oh, me? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of touched on it earlier. I do most of my social media on Instagram at I Saw Sasquatch. I replicate some of that onto YouTube. Next show I'll be the Midwest Monster actually in Indianapolis, October 5th. October 18th, I'll be in Columbia. Yeah, but I was gonna come out. We're gonna shoot some good content. We're gonna do deals at a Walmart parking lot at midnight. That should be a new segment here, I think. Deals at the Walmart parking lot. Let's do it. I'm trying to think what's coming in November. November, I'm gonna be in the Monterey Bay show, November 29th. And from there on out, dude, I'm figuring it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna come to Huntsville in a month. That's all I know.
Oh, listen, we finna turn up also because I wish you could make it here for A&M's homecoming.
Wish I could.
It's gonna be lit. That's if you want to see the city on a different scale.
I do.
Come homecoming.
We're gonna be at that Colts game though on the 12th. Otherwise, I'd say. So let's do it.
Well, that's Alabama and Missouri on that day in Missouri. That's the 10th. So let's see greatness play. But like I said, appreciate you coming on. Like I said, shout out to all the sponsors on here. What's the sponsor on here? Please don't get me.
Sierra Vista Coffee.
Yeah, Sierra Vista Coffee. Go on there, SierraVista.com. 25% off. Code Quiet Card on that one. And also Aspire Energy Drinks. InspiredDrinks.com. Go on there. Offer code Quiet Card. And like I said, appreciate you coming on. And until next time, remember, it's more than just collecting. It's about making $1 also. Yes.
Got $1.
We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Yay, ball.